Yeah, Blackson in the hizzle off the shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. So, real quick, I ain't gonna be long, man. I'm in Buckhead. So, doing milling, not doing my normal stockpile route. So, y'all know Friday. Well, sometimes on Fridays, they we work like hey, my buddy Jalisco. Everybody want the money, baby, the Jaliscos. So we work like maybe up to like 2 o'clock. So it's gonna be and then Friday because they try to beat traffic. So we try to get it done. They try to get it done within a certain amount of time. So Fridays are like our half days, I guess you could say, or shorter days. I don't know if you could call it a half a day. If I work from 7 to 5, then 7 to 2. Yeah, that's half a day. So, anywho, real quick, wanted to touch on some things this morning. I hope my mic is good. I hope my mic is good. Um, Shout out to E Bizzle, man. Talk to E Bizzle. Shout out to AB Bizzle. Shout out to Ron. Ain't seen you, Ron. Shout out to MD, man. Get well. Get well. We know we got the bug going around. Bug is not that strong though, because people are fighting against the mandates. So the bug is not that serious. It's not serious enough to shut down elections and shut down like polling, polling districts and all that. And people are pushing against the mask. So now I wear masks for a different reason. Y'all know I wear the mask once a year for the pollen. I still wear my mask for whole different reasons. Like I tell people, I don't wear my mask because of no COVID. I wear my mask because of the pollen. I can't breathe. Goddamn inhaling goddamn tree sperm and shit. You know what I mean? So anywho, um, yesterday I don't know how my mic is. I talked about how the mosh pit is like the best workout ever. Better than any workout. Like I've done a lot of workouts. You do boxing, weightlifting, swimming, calisthenics, all that stuff, heavy weights, lightweight, you know, free weights, push ups, pull ups, all that shit. And nothing compares to the mosh pit. The mosh pit combines your strength, your endurance, and your agility all at one time. And I love it. I love the mosh pit, man, because you get a full workout. And as you work, like I said, you're working all three, your agility. And you know what's so funny? It's strange. I guess because of the adrenaline, I don't really consider my endurance being challenged. I mean, it is being challenged, but it's like your adrenaline takes over. And so it's not like after the concert, I was walking up a hill going to my car and I felt myself getting exhausted. Like my endurance was getting wore down. And that's like I wasn't, but again, the adrenaline is a lot. Hey, how's my mic? Um, how's my mic? I mean, I wish people would just let me know my mic is. Even the haters, I know if y'all don't just be nosy, just let me know if my mic's working. You know, I don't damn beef so much to where I can't get a mic check. Can I get a mic check? Mic check 1 2 3. Mic checker. Mic checker. Can I get a mic check? See, people want to leave now. They're like, oh no, I want Black Sun. No, I'm watching this channel. Man, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. In fact, it's not serious at all. It's not serious at all. I'm part of the eight. I'm part of the 850 club. So YouTube views are just like whatever. I mean, for me, let me not even talk about that because then that'll cause further hate. But I'm not worried about who's watching, who's not watching. I don't know why you be tripping, y'all. Y'all need to get your credit score up. Anywho, anywho, um, yeah, I think it's gonna be a hot day today. I got my AC working finally. The damn filter, oh, it was nasty. It was all clogged up. I had to seal the holes in my truck because there's every little tiny hole will cause dirt to come in and it'll suck out the AC. So I had to fill the little holes in, and I know now what happens now, especially when you're in a car or truck, you can get the recircular motion. So it goes to a certain degree, and the more the AC pushes it, the lower the temperature goes down within that circular motion because the AC can only do so much pushing out. And if you got holes in your vehicle, then it won't like get cold, cold, cold. It'll just get cool, but it won't get cold. So once you seal up the little holes, then it'll recirculate it. So it'd be like 70, then it'll boom, boom, 69, then 68, 65. It'll start getting because it's recycling the air that's already there. And so when doing AC, recirculation is a very important part in keeping your car especially cool. Your car especially cool. Houses too, but yeah, your cars because your car engine is generating heat, especially if you have a diesel engine. Or the larger the engine is, the more heat it will produce, and your transmission produces heat, your engine produces heat, all that shit. So your AC is constantly battling against uh, heat generated against the engine and transmission. So it's very important to seal those little holes. It's like the littlest tiny holes can cause the AC to suck out of the truck. So I had to kind of, patch a little, and I need to get a boot, because the stick shift has like a little boot at the end. I got to replace that. But life of a truck driver, life of a truck driver, man. Well, life of a dump truck driver because people like MD over the road drivers, they be having spaceships. They be having goddamn Star Trek spaceships and shit. But us dump truck drivers, we're a little our we're not so luxurious, you know. I remember the dumb bitch with the damn tattoo. Yeah, I'm a curse this morning. Was like, you a trucker? Where's your dang bed? Your sleeper bed? No, dear, we don't have sleeper beds. Miss Tattoo in the face. Miss, look at me. I got a tattoo on my face. So, anywho, yeah, that just shows how much of a dumb bitch you are. Put a tattoo on your face. If you have a tattoo on your face and you are a female, that is the most dumbest shit you can do in your life. That lets me know that you are a dumbass for doing that dumb shit. Okay, okay, okay. All right. And I know, we've had individuals on here say, no, no, no beef, no beef, no. I got to speak my mind, sister. I got to speak my mind. So, anywho, man, I enjoyed that concert, man. Concerts. Oh man, mosh pits are always good to go into, man. I like I said, I love the agility. Man, don't never start a fight with a person who likes to go in the mosh pit. Don't do it. Don't do it, cause I mean, you gotta imagine, mosh pits. They it prepared you for all the shocks and bumps and all the bumps and was that what Jim Cornette say? Um, yeah, taking all the bumps, man. And hey, it's you know, um, mosh pits are so chaotic, and when people get into fights, they get into a stance and they try to time. There's no timing in the pit, man. It's like you just have to at all times be prepared and keep your agility at all times, even though somebody might come from behind you and push you, man. Your agility it's like oh man, I can't explain it. I just can't explain it, y'all. It's just, I love it. It's a good workout. It's a good workout. Like I said, it tests, it puts your agility and your strength to the test. And like I said, your adrenaline, it brings out your adrenaline because you are heightened because you don't want to get pushed down and you don't know what direction. You don't know what direction, you might have my big mob of people pushed into you. So, it's, oh man, I love it. I love it. It can't, there are no words to explain the mosh pit. There are no words to explain it. The mosh pit, um, and people might say, the mosh pit, that comes from white folks. No, mosh pit, mosh. Mosh comes from actually, that's a black term, mosh pit. It actually comes from the history of mosh pits. Now you got the pogo, which comes out of England, and the slam dance, but the mosh pit is actually, that term comes from black people. It comes from the Bad Brains concert. I was gonna say mush up, where that was Jamaican, but just like hip hop is a combination of Jamaican and African American culture. So you know, we African American and Jamaicans, we share hip hop and we share the origin of the mosh pit being Bad Brains. Bad Brains is actually a African American group, but you've had like Jamaicans use the term mush up, mosh pit. So yeah, for y'all that they black son talking about white boy stuff. No, it's not. Don't do your history. Do your history. So today's Friday, y'all. Today is Friday, man. Give a shout out to I want to talk to Latina too, man. She's been doing a lot of constitutional shows, so I'm gonna yo twin, what's going on? How's my mic, twin? Because yesterday it was acting up because my um I don't know what was going on with my phone. Devil worshiping. That's right, the devil. The devil. Hey, I can't even hide it no more, man. I went to the concert and I realized why Danzig was touring with Behemoth. I'm like, why are those two touring up? And then the oh, it's good. Okay, good. Thank you, twin. I don't know what yesterday. My mic was tripping. It was like totally silent. I didn't understand when I went to the concert. The common theme was Satanism, was devil worship. I didn't know because you had all these different types of genres, but all what they had in common is that they were all like satanic versions of their genre, if that makes sense. So Twin Temple, that's funny. Twin Temple. Okay, so Twin Temple, check them out, Twin. It's called Twin Temple. That's the name of the band. Is that your band, Twin? Twin Temple was a satanic band that did 50s doo-wop. That's one style. Danzig is a band that does rhythm and blues, heavy metal. That's another style. As y'all know, Behemoth is a uh, black and death metal. These are three different genres, but they all, I guess that's what they have in common, that they're all satanic bands, but all different genres of music. And I guess that's what Danzig was going for. I guess he was going for like a satanic theme, but in different type because all four bands. I didn't see the first band, Midnight, but I've heard them on YouTube, and I'm like, it's like a new they call new metal, not my thing. But for the three bands that I saw, Twin Temple, Behemoth, and Danzig, all three different genres of music, but they were all devil worshiping, satanic. And yeah, that's what they all had in common. Because I was like, why would BMF tour with Danzig? Like Danzig, Danzig is like the Tupac of heavy metal. Like a lot of people won't admit Tupac is for the women. Let me say that again. Tupac is for the women. plain and simple. And Danzig is for the women, you know. And so, the dudes were there because, either their lady likes Danzig or, because they also call Danzig like the Elvis of heavy metal. So, anywho, I'm not a fan of Danzig, as you can tell. So, yeah. So Danzig drew in a lot of women. So there were a lot of women there because, like I said, just like Tupac's music, if you really listen to it, is designed for women. He wrote his music for women. Same with Danzig. Every song that Danzig is singing about, he's singing about a woman and how just his lust for women, this and that. He's basically it's song it's song catered towards women, but people, men, they won't admit it because they don't know it. They don't know. Like they really don't know how to listen to music. I know how to listen to music and know where the artist is going. Like if you like Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown obviously writes his music for women. New Edition, Mike, even Michael Jackson and Prince. I hate to say it, but it's designed for women. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Angels nothing but seven, but I know he'll disagree with it. But hey, it is what it is. If you pay attention and be honest with yourself, those guys, like Barry White, is like the grandfather of writing music just for women. And so, did he just truck his? Oh, he turned his truck on, y'all. Uh oh. Okay, so again, and that's why I know. Shout out to GTO. She got up here, and MD got up here. They disagree, but I mean because they don't know. They don't know. You got to really listen to the artist and look who at they're targeting when they're writing their music. And so obviously Tupac, dear mama, back Queen Mama. That's okay. Obviously he's talking to his mother. He's not talking to us fellas. And if you look at all his music is pretty much structured like that. A majority of his music is structured like that. It is what it is. And so Danzig is the same way. Danzig music is geared towards women. That's why I never cared for him. I'm like, but damn, what the hell? Oh shit, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna cut the mic off, cut the mic on. Hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me okay? Because I had to cut when I cut the truck on, it cuts off the mic and then I have to cut it back on. So let me know how my mic is, twin. Let me know how my mic is. Hope my mic is good. Hope my mic is good. I hope my mic is good. Let me know, twin, if my mic is good. Okay, okay, thanks, twin, thanks. So yeah, back to yeah. So again, this guy cut in front of this other guy. Whatever, dude. It's like we get paid by the hour, but you can't tell niggas that. Anywho, um, and it's only three trucks. I mean, damn. Well, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's only three trucks, unless they got us divided in all different areas. And I know they're gonna want us to bring some asphalt back. So, anywho, yeah, y'all. Oh, let me move up. See, I know this. Let me move up ahead of this guy. Ah, get off this hill because I'm on a hill like this. I don't like being on the hill. Let me get on flat land. Let me get on some flat land. If you don't move out of my way, baby, heck yeah. Okay. All right, I'm now on a flat hill. This is why I like being on a flat hill. White lady, pick up the dog, doo doo. White lady, pick up that dog, doo doo. There you go. All right, y'all. All right, y'all, man. I'm like near some type of church. Oh, children's. What is this? An elementary school? Oh, it's like a elementary church type of school. I don't know. Anywho, go around me. Go around. Oh gosh, people are being silly this morning. So, yeah, back to the topic. Yeah, like I said, and people who disagree with me are people who just don't know that artists write their music for a specific gender. They write their music for a specific gender. Like let's look at K-pop, the Korean pop. Obviously, they write their music for young teenage girls. Okay, so yeah, music is geared and marketed towards a specific gender, and um, if you don't know that, then that's okay. That's cool. It's just, you know, um, you know what? I guess that would make for a nice debate. Is music geared towards specific genders? I mean, obviously Tupac is because when every time Tupac performed, he had his shirt off and he's greased down with baby oil. Obviously, that's not for us fellas. At least I hope it's not for us fellas. It's for the women. And so, um, yeah, the music, the frequencies are geared towards specific genders because men and women operate off different frequencies. We do. Even though, even though there were a lot of women at that concert, but again, they were there for Danzig. Now, women are not in tune with the frequency of the music that draws them into the pit. That's all men. That's all testosterone right there. So again, like I said, that's a different type of that's a aggressive workout, and um, you know, um, because men, we have for ages we have well, I'm gonna say our ancestors, and this goes for Africans too, because we've been involved in that too. Because people might say, "Oh, it's just European." No, Asians, all men, ancestry. We have all been in battle. Even Africans, we've been in battle and clashes, and we've been in mosh pits like that. We've been where there's a bunch of guys, and there's crowds like that, and there's that's what the great thing about the pit. It taps into what our ancestors used to do in the battle, and that's why it says the frequency of masculinity. It's the frequency of like I said, it's the greatest workout ever because, like I said, football doesn't compare. Uh, Basketball, boxing, all that does not compare. Jiu-jitsu does not compare to the mosh pit. Like I said, the mosh pit is almost a simulation of okay of us doing battle in medieval times, and even we don't even have to say medieval. I can say them of ancient Africa. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you've had groups of men go into battle, that's that's what uh that's what that's what that basically assimilates right there. Just the whole trying to, because when men clash in the battle, you're trying to keep your agility up and not fall. You know what I'm saying? Last thing you want is fall. So you had to keep, and then you're alert. So that's why men, their agility is like I said, is because it's pure adrenaline. It's pure adrenaline when they went into battle, and of course you're dealing with strength. You're dealing with, well, your endurance. Your adrenaline compensates for your endurance, and then you had your agility, just because you knew. And same with a mosh pit. You fall, you're in trouble. Even though in the mosh pit, people pick you up. But what I'm saying is that you take the risk of being trampled. And so the agility is important because you don't want to fall, and because in the mind you don't want to fall, you're staying up and it's like you're balancing everything, and it's just it's just a rush. It's a rush, man. So, like I said, man, if you want to know what it was like in ancient times when they went into battle, I'm not talking about this pre-guns. I'm talking about when they had swords and shields and shit and spears or whatever and all that. That's what that assimilates. That is like the closest thing. That is like the closest thing. So yeah, one of my friends said he saw a kid in the pit at the Pantera concert. You know, that's funny, twin. When you say kid, how old? Because I can see throwing my sons in the pit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize when people went into battle in ancient times. I mean, I think they were as young as 13. Soldiers were. I mean, if you look now into modern times, if you look at Israel, 4 years old. Oh no, no, that's I don't know about 4 years old. Well, I don't know. They had samurais that were pretty young too. They had like samurais that were young as hell. So I don't know. The youngest samurai. I'm trying to think. You know what? Let me. I don't want to say anything. Let me look it up. But yeah, 4 years old. That's young. That's pretty damn. That's pretty damn. Yeah, that's pretty young to go into a pit, bro. That's pretty damn dangerous. They made sure he was good. I mean, see, this is what I don't. Yeah, see, the pit is they're really watering down the mosh pit. Like you know, now this last pit I went to, now the pit I went to last year before the women jumped in there and the men kind of calmed down. Not this year. Oh no, they were just yo. And what made me so scared about the pit was the floors was wet. Because you got these dumbasses that when after they drink the beer, they just throw the beer can down, and now the floor is getting all wet with. That's what I was scared of because I don't want to lose. See, my whole thing is I wear special boots with nice tractions on it, and so therefore I can keep my agility. You fuck up my agility by wetting the floors like that, and so when the wetting the floors like that, you're gonna slip and fall, and oh no, and people kept doing that, slipping and falling. I'm like, yo, you got to stop wetting the floors, and they were like basketball floors. So no, hell no. But I say that to say there were women there, but that didn't stop this that people there that night because I think because you had a mixed crowd, the BMF people wanted to show the Danzig people, yo, it was almost like a dominance thing because, like I said, you had two different crowds. You had the Danzig crowd, which is more laid back, and you had the Behemoth crowd, which was more aggressive. Like I said, Behemoth, the genre is black and death metal, so that is hardcore as you can get. Danzig is more. Danzig is more like if y'all are familiar with Rick Rubin, Danzig is like heavy metal light, basically like your easy listening metal, like your hey baby, come on, oh, that's Danzig, you know, and Behemoth is like it's more, it's just two different styles of music, and um, so you had two different conflicting crowds because the dancer crowd they want to be laid back, drink a beer, and have a woman on their side and just chill. Where the damn Behemoth crowd they want to get into the pit and goddamn get it popping. And so because they wanted to get it popping, it was more aggressive. If that makes any sense, because I remember when Behemoth played with Napalm Death, it was aggressive, but it was like everybody was in harmony, everybody was in tune, everybody it was the same crowd. Like I said, a Behemoth crowd is more compatible with a Napalm Death crowd because they're on the same aggressive level. Even though Napalm Death is grindcore, Behemoth is black and death metal, but they're still in tune with the same type of aggression. Whereas the Danzig crowd are like, they're like wannabe badasses, if that makes any sense. They want to look the part, they want to look tough, but when it comes to the mosh pit, they want to fuck with it. They don't want to fuck with the pit. So yeah, that's why I could say Danzig is not my cup of tea. Danzig is not my cup of tea because that's not my. To me, they're more, like I said. Danzig is geared towards women. Got it. I knew you would get it. I mean, you listen. I mean, you're familiar with Pantera Twins, so I know you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it because you know once you observe, and like I said, because a lot of times, when I talk to black people, I just simply use Tupac. Tupac took on the tough image and the gangster, but he wasn't tough. He wasn't a gangster. He was a ladies' man that got marketed. They put him in like when the whole gangster rap came about. The NWA, the Ghetto Boys, the Ice Cubes. When gangster rap came out, women weren't buying that. And so they were like, how do we tap into this gangster market? And that's when they came up with Tupac. How do we tap into the female dog? Because female weren't buying damn gangster rap. So when Tupac came along, they tapped into that market. And it's like they confused the market because the men were confused. It was like, no, men, Tupac is for the ladies. And so same thing with, and it's funny, we talk about Danzig because Rick Rubin, Rick Rubin was not only entrenched in the rap community, he was entrenched in the metal. Back when Beastie Boys came out and damn Slayer. So yeah, Rick Rubin, that should be a red flag right there. Now I'm talking goddamn ARs and all that shit. So basically, what I'm saying, y'all, is that Rick Rubin, his job is to tap into a market that is not there. What up, Ray Ray? So, um, when people, when these corporations and all that, and that's why I said when MD and MD and GTO was disagreeing with me, they don't understand the marketing aspect. Just a lot of people don't understand the marketing aspect of targeting a specific demographic. When I say demographic, meaning gender, meaning you have women of all races that spend money. Okay, it's not only black women, all women. They will spend money faster on an artist than us men do. You know, and it's funny because we kept the Napsters alive, we kept the LimeWire. That's men. We kept that alive. Like we are like the masters of bootleg of all races, all men. That's what we do. Women will go out and purchase and support an artist quicker than we do. We will try to goddamn bootleg that shit, record that shit, goddamn. Uh, we will try to get around paying it as much as possible. And it's just not something that we do intentionally. It's just that we we don't value music as much as women do when it comes to purchasing. And I'm not saying that to down us as men, but we just don't. I mean, we got other things like our mentality is different when spending money. Our mentality is different when saving money. Our mentality is different when dealing with our credit scores, finances. Because we're men, we have to be more mindful of how we spend our money, and so we're more frugal with spending. Whereas women tend to spend. No matter what that woman's tax bracket is, their mentality of spending is different than ours. We're more reserved with our spending, where women, there's like boom, boom, and that's why women tend to buy like name brands without even thinking about it. We as men, I don't care how much money we make, at some part in our lives, we pretend to get frugal. And we'd be like, man, damn name brands and all that shit. Damn this and damn that. And but women tend to be led by brand name brands and all that. Let's see, Ray Ray says girls and women start loyal fan clubs. That's right. That is so right, Ray Ray. You are right about that. What up, MD? What's going on? So, oh shit. Why did they pull all the way back? See, they doing. This is why I don't like doing milling. I don't like They want you to go forward and pull back, go forward. I don't like doing all that. I don't like doing all that, especially over here in Buckhead in the white folks neighborhood because white people they. Damn, I got to get racial now. I got to get racial. Buckhead, let's just say the people in Buckhead feel like they own the road and they don't give a damn about construction. They gonna goddamn drive in your goddamn way. Anywho, so yeah, like I said, marketing, women are marketed because women, like you said, are loyal. They're more loyal and they're more impulsively to spend on that artist than we are. It is what it is. You know, that's all women. That's just because I remember at one time the whole stereotype of blacks being the biggest consumers. It's not black men, it's black women, and it's not just black women, it's all women. See, so that's why I don't like that whole thing about, oh, black people are the biggest consumers. No, 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 no. Black men are not. No, that's black women, and that's just not black women. That's all women. All women are big consumers. Okay? So don't lump don't lump black men and black women in that. Because black women have more in common with Asian women, white women, Hispanic women than black men as far as spending. It is what it is. And black women have a different mentality when going out to social events. Like I said, when I went to the Brave City, the Braves, I forgot what MD called it. When you fucking go around, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I hate working in Buckhead. Go around idiots. He'll figure it out. I'm just gonna stand here. He'll figure it out. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to get frustrated, but I hate working in certain cities because they don't know how to go around. The Battery. Okay, that's what MD called it. The Battery is a whole city. So okay, so let me give y'all a brief history. The Braves, our baseball game, our baseball team, they moved to Cobb County. Okay, they used to be in downtown amongst the black people. White people took it and moved it in their neighborhoods, which is Cobb County, which is predominantly white. And when they did that, they developed their own downtown. I will not be surprised, and correct me if I'm wrong, MD, I will be not surprised if they shift downtown to Cobb County because, and I wouldn't be surprised if downtown Atlanta becomes old downtown and Cobb County becomes new downtown. They formed, so they took the baseball team and made a stadium and they created a city around that stadium. So they have like the little restaurants, the little shopping malls, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So again, they call it the Battery. Uh, and like MD was shocked when I told him, yo, they have a concert over there. He's like, yeah. And I said, yeah, the Roxy. He's like, the Roxy, that was in downtown. That's when the light bulb went in my head. Yep. They're going to shift everything from downtown to Cobb County. Cobb County is going to be the new downtown. Watch what I tell you. MD disagree with me because he's from Atlanta, but watch what I tell you, MD. They're going to make Cobb County the new downtown. So, um, black men do overspend in order to get women. Right, to appease the woman. But if the guy is just for himself, he ain't on, man, he's not gonna do all that, Ray. Just like I said, but not only does a white man do that to impress the black women, the black men do that to impress the white. I mean, men do that to impress women, period. Whether it be the goddamn white man doing that for the Chinese woman, or the white man for the white woman, or the goddamn Hispanic man for the it's the men doing that for the women, period. It's not just black men, it's men, period. So we're just following when we do that for black women, we're just following natural protocol because all men do that for women. And I'm glad you brought that up because the men, they're just there for the women. That whole battery thing, the whole downtown thing. Now, granted, we do like sports. Most black men in Atlanta and white men in Atlanta like going to the baseball game, right? And so we like going to the baseball game, but then the city is formed around women because women like to shop. Now, yeah, you got your little baseball and your little t-shirt memorabilia, but they have like these high fashion like Gucci stores around there. I'm like, well, what's that got to do with baseball? It ain't got a damn thing to do with baseball. It has everything to do with women. White women, black women, Hispanic women, they all like name brand shit. And so the marketing is for them. And so, um, yeah, the marketing is around. I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all may not like this. Black women, white women, all races have the same mentality when it comes to spending. It is what it is. You can get mad and goddamn, oh, black son, and make videos and talk about how you can get mad, but it's a fact. When it comes to spending, all women have the same mentality, and all men, we only spend when it comes to women. But when it comes down to goddamn, when it comes down to let me just say this, and all men may not agree with this, but most men that I know, I guess it's just men that I know of all races, we like muscle cars. Let me say that again. We like muscle cars. However, a guy will go out and buy like if y'all see with Damon, what's his name, with the guy talk about these fancy cars. It's like, yeah, the fancy cars is it like the Lamborghinis and shit and the Maybachs. That's to attract women. But I know men will disagree with me, but me, I don't fuck with those cars. I like if I was a millionaire, it would be all old school cars. I don't like the supercars. I don't like supercars. They're fucking they're just. But I get it. Like men will get them because they're chick magnets. But I don't know. You know what? Let me. I'm not gonna get into the car discussion because that'll call the whole debate. But again, I would like to debate anybody on what I talked about earlier, man. I'm having a brain freeze, man. I would like to debate. Oh, that's what I want to debate. I would debate anybody, and I see MD's ears perking up. Are certain artists designed specifically and targeted for a specific gender, meaning for women? Tupac is designed for women. R&B, that whole genre is designed for women. MD, if you like to debate that, you may want to take some notes if you'd like to debate that for a second debate. Certain genres are designed for women. They're not designed for us. If you pay attention to the lyrics, pay attention to it's not designed for us. It's designed for women. Why do you think I don't like damn gospel music? That is definitely not designed for men. That frequency, and I'm going to say this. That's why you have so many gay men in churches because that frequency is designed for women. If a man taps into that frequency, he becomes gay. Or it help along in his gayness. The only want our money for their rate. Oh, y'all having a whole different discussion in the chat, man. I love y'all. They don't want Twin and MD20 in the future downtown. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. What they don't want is they don't want the loud Negro. They don't want the loud. They don't want the loud, um, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't want the loud, rebellious Negro. They want the black man who, well, damn, I guess, damn. They want the black man to comply like everybody else. Just enjoy yourself. Don't be loud. Don't draw no attention. But see, the loud, rebellious Negro wants to be rebellious and draw attention because he lacked attention from his mama and daddy as a child. And so he will goddamn go down the street and take the motorcycle, run, 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 be loud and turn up the music loud because he lacked attention. He is angry. The nigger is angry because mama and daddy did not, or they spoiled him. And now he gets out into the real world and he's not getting attention. He's not getting in the same bubble that his mommy created for him. Now he's upset and he's pouting. He's gonna play his music loud because he is a spoiled child. And they don't want to deal with the spoiled child. A lot of these guys that get locked up are spoiled children at the end of the day. I'm telling you from experience. You got convicts and you got inmates. There's a lot of inmates. There's very few convicts. People that are real criminals, there are very few, but you get spoiled children getting locked up. And that's why we have an overpopulation of incarcerated people because a lot of them are spoiled. In fact, the real criminals, let me talk about real criminality. Let me talk about the goddamn Chechens that I know, the goddamn Chinese, the triads. Let me talk about the different real criminals. Real criminals are, I think I've said this before, are quiet. There's a saying that I made up. If I can't hear you, I can't see you. So I don't know about the Chechens. I know about them, but I don't know about it because I don't hear them. I be sleeping when they're moving things. The nigger is the only one that goes 3 o'clock in the morning, boom, 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 playing his music real loud, boom, boom, boom. So now I'm forced to look outside my window and say, what the fuck is going on? Why is the nigger playing the music at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, the nigger is doing illegal activity. Well, nigger, it's not that I don't, I'm not, I'm bothered by your noise and you disturbing me. So now I got to report the illegal activity. You see how that works? You see how that works? I'm trying to put you up on game. I'm trying to give the nigger game. When you're doing illegal activities, keep it quiet. Don't play your music loud. Don't showboat. Don't be loud. Because the Chechens are doing all the time. And the Chinese, uh-oh, y'all. I did not have my phone plugged up, so let's see how long I can last here on this little charge. So, white lady. See, Shaniquas are not the only ones. See, that's what I mean. White girl in her flip flops. So y'all think just, hey, Latina, what's going on? Hi, hey, sis, what's going on? We gonna do a live later on today when I'm gonna have everybody. It's Friday. We gonna party. We gonna party, y'all. We gonna party. So, again, there are gangsters, Chechnyan gangsters, but you'll never know. You don't never see them in jail and because they're quiet. And then if anything goes down, the neighbors are always like, "Well, they were so nice and quiet." That's the first thing the neighbors say. Well, we didn't know because they were so quiet. And so when you're quiet, you don't bother the neighbors don't bother you. I don't care what you're doing. But the minute you turn your music up and the frequency of the music travels into their house, so now it's a problem. Now it's a fucking problem. This is what the nigger doesn't understand. The nigger doesn't understand your music is, your, Your sound waves are trespassing into my property. If I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and look in the blinds, it's simple. And I go to these people all the time. If I can't hear you, I can't see you. Meaning, I don't want to call the police on your legal activities, but you're forcing me to. So let's keep it quiet and don't disturb your neighbors. You take care of us, and we will take care of you. But see, the nigger is so goddamn defiant. He just want to go against everything, against every system, and wonder why the police comes around with the baton and knocks him upside the goddamn head. Then we want to scream Black Lives Matter, no, the white man, and blah, blah, blah. Nigger, keep it quiet. You can do your activities, but do it quietly, like the rest of do it like the successful gangsters. Again, if you go to any county jail, you see a small percentage of Chechens and a small percentage of Chinese. But how do you think a lot of the fentanyl and all the goddamn heroin and all how do you think that stuff gets here? It doesn't get here with the nigger. It gets here with the Chechens and the Chinese. But you'll never see it because they're always quiet about it. They don't go into their neighbor. They take care of their neighborhood. They're considerate of their neighbors. And so the neighbors don't never call the cops on them. You see how that works? If there is a loud nigger in your neighborhood, show them this video. Show them how Black Sun is properly showing how neighbors look out for you. All the neighbor asks is to keep the music down, keep it quiet. Shh, keep it quiet. If we don't hear you, we don't see you. Okay, so let's go little schooling for the wannabe studio gangsters out there. Real gangsters don't play the damn gangster rap. The studio gangster in the car and disturb the neighbors. Okay, so y'all, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Latina. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to MD, man. Shout out to Ray Ray. Shout out to Ray Ray, man. Where Ron at, man? I know Ron's at work, man. Shout out to E Bizzle. E Bizzle's at work. So yeah, man, y'all. Again, yes, I would like to have that debate. Whether R&B is designed specifically for women, whether gospel is specifically designed for women. In fact, the church period is designed for women. In fact, religion is designed specifically for women. The Bible, the Quran is designed for women. I hope you're listening, Ibizzle. I hope you're listening. Because he was asking me, man, Blackson, man, why are you an atheist, man? Because I am a man. I'm an alpha male. We alpha males don't go by anybody's rules, by your rule, by his rule, by God's rule, Jesus' rule. No, I don't go by anybody's rule, but my rule. I have to be in charge. See, when you submit to God and Allah, you go by their rules. No, I'm going by my rules. I don't go by any being's rules. That goes for not only other men or women or goddamn Jesus or some damn entity. I go by my rules. Y'all see how that works now? Black Sun got to be in charge. So when I say my rules, meaning like I don't like have like let me give you an example. Like I seen this thing where they were asking people, whoa, because they were they're really trying to struggle with this whole paradigm of black people supporting Trump now. And the thing is, the white guy asked this black woman, well, how you gonna let a white man, Joe Biden, tell you what black is and what black isn't? And she was like, all beauty and no brains, man. Man, women, there's some women that are out here that are absolutely beautiful, but it's dumb as hell, man. Just dumb. Just dumb as hell. Beautiful though, but dumb. Dumb. All beauty and no brains. But anywho, I say that to say this, man. If anybody's gonna define what black is, it's gonna be me. Black Sun defines what black is for me. I don't let nobody on this fucking earth define what black is for me. Okay? Defining what black is has nothing to do with politics, has nothing to do with goddamn Biden's policies or nothing to do with Trump's policies. Me, as a man, I like Trump's policy towards gas prices. That's it. Oh, yeah, I was going to get a little political up in this bitch. I'm going to get political up in this bitch. I'm going to get political up in this bitch. Y'all know I'm not going to do a stream without mentioning goddamn Trump and the whole Biden paradigm. Trump 2024, down with Biden. But the polls are showing that, man. Shout out to the black voters who have backed Trump. Shout out to y'all because y'all understand finances. You understand what policies affect you. Not you specifically. When you're like, oh, what about black people? No, y'all spoil kids when y'all say specifically for black people. No, for all people. Low gas prices are good for everybody. And we can't have no specific black policies because black people are not monolithic. Okay? Black people are not monolithic. Too dumb or too evil women, wicked on purpose. Latina, we gonna do a show later on. Latina, we gonna do a show later on. You know what, Latina? Um, Send me your email address. In fact, yeah, send me your email address because we gonna link up. We gonna do some shows, man. You gonna because we need a sister on the arena. You know, we lost our last sister. Shout out to GTO. We lost her, so we need we need another sister on here, man. I like your style. I like your style, Latina. I like your style. And like I said, because black people, women to be like, oh my God, you got a Latino up in there. Why you can't the black? It's for any woman that stands up. For any woman that steps up to the platform. You're welcome on the arena. And I got one slot, and so if she jumps on the slot, Latina, then so be it. It is what it is. Okay? I can't wait around for people who are scared, who procrastinate, who goddamn, well, I don't know, be waiting on, be waiting on, I don't know, be waiting on Jesus. I can't wait around for the people who are waiting on Jesus. I can't do business like that. Because the world, there's an old saying, time waits for no slave. Time waits for no slave. Why did you lose your sister? Um, ah, I would have to get her on here, but I think let's just say it wasn't because of any business. Let's just say that it wasn't me, but she had a crush on one of the members of the arena, and I guess she felt rejected, and I guess she just took it personal. It's like, but see, that's the difference between keeping being business and personal. And so she had a crush on one of the arena members, and you know how that goes, Latina. But we all business. We all business. So you know what I'm saying. Me, you, MD, Ron, we know how to keep it business. So Latina, don't let me down, sister. Nature Mom. But I believe uh, GTO had a crush on one of the members, and it wasn't me. And because things didn't go her way, she had a temper, and I quit. I leave the arena. I think that's what it was. I hate to put people's business out there, but I got to expose the behavior. Like I said, if people act like spoiled children, I got to expose, and I'm not calling. her a spoiled child, but I'm just saying keep things business because we got a good thing here. We got a good thing flowing here. And if you let because you have a crush on somebody and that person don't reciprocate that, you have a temper tantrum with the whole company, with the whole brand, then hey, I gotta call it out for what it is. That's just what I saw. Unless I'm wrong, GTO, come on the show and correct me tonight. If I'm talking incorrectly, because I know when it's a chain of events happen, you had a crush on somebody, they didn't reciprocate back to you, you had a temper tantrum. It is what it is. I still got love for you. But that's why she left, Latino. That's why she left, because the person, and it wasn't me, didn't reciprocate uh, that infatuation back. So Latina, I hope, shaking my head. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. And I can't control another person's emotions because they like a person, and that person don't like them back the same way they like them, so they have a temper tantrum. I'm grown. I'm gonna keep the show going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep the show going. And like I said, I have, I'll just let you know, I have an agenda. I have an agenda to keep Trump in office, or get Trump in office. I have an agenda to end the war in Ukraine. I have an agenda to get this economy back in order. Yes, so Black Sun has a straight up agenda. Yes. And I allow people to come on because this is the arena to have dissenting opinions, especially about Trump and all that, and about policies and about, and I'm just like, okay, this is not an echo chamber. And I say keep me sharp, and I thank Ron and people like MD for keeping me sharp because when I face the racial madhouse, I will be ready. When I face the goddamn, what's that goddamn gay white dude with the blonde hair on CNN? I forgot his name. When I face those people, when those clowns, I will be ready for them. And this prepares me for that level. So the arena is just a training ground. It's a training ground. And then not only for me, but for everybody. For MD, Ron, y'all will be able to tackle, and you too, Latina, you join the team, you will be able to tackle anybody because this is where it goes down. The arena. The arena uncensored is where it goes down. And you can't fake the funk because I've had people on here faking the funk and they talk all these big words and all that, but when it come down to the politics, they stuck in the mud. Yanga and Krumah. Because if Yanga knew his politics, he'd be going for Trump. But because Yanga want to fit in, get along to get along, he just talk all that shit and don't really know the politics. He know to talk that goddamn 3 card money, but he don't know the politics. Because if he did, Yanga, you wouldn't be talking against Trump with all that emotionalism. Because it's not about the emotion, sir. It's about policies and how we're fixing our pockets. But see, we'll save that for a debate. We'll save that for a debate one of these days there, Yanga. But again, can Latina says, can one of the guys get a different lady to come on your show? I mean, sure. If a lady wants to come on the show, that's fine. If you don't want to come on, Latina, I get it. Um, but let me tell you why that's so hard to do, Latina, because there's not too many women that are heavy on the politics. There's not too many women that's heavy on the politics. A lot of the women leave that up to the men. They're not heavy on the politics. So I was just extending to you, Latina, because I think you did a show on the Constitution. And so I was like, oh, here's a woman who's interested in the Constitution. Okay, well, let me just extend it, but it's all good. I was just putting it out there. I was just putting it out there. But I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, that's cool. If you just want to join when the men join, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. It's no pressures over here because again, um, I know it's a lot of pressure doing shows. It's a lot of pressures because you really got to stand on your square and you really got to stand on what you stand for because yeah, people will come at you. They will come at you. Like how many people have came at me because I said I'm an atheist? Like that's my personal choice, but people come at me and come at me. Oh, Blackson's an atheist. Oh my God! Like how does that? Like what I eat don't make you shit. The fuck is wrong with you? Like does me being an atheist affect your goddamn paycheck? No, the fuck it doesn't. And this is the kind of goddamn mentality I got to fucking deal with fucking niggers. Like niggers on some weird shit. Like you don't believe in God? Like no, I don't. You don't like rap music? No, the fuck I don't. I like that shit when I was a fucking kid. I'm a grown ass man now with fucking gray hairs. YouTube, no YouTube gang warfare either. Stand on your political identity or bounce. There you go. And see, that's why MD. That's why I like sparring with MD, man. MD stare on it square. MD don't give a fuck about. He don't give a fuck about fake appeasements. Neither does Ron. Ron and MD don't give a fuck about fake appeasements. Now there have been people on the arena that gives a fuck about fake appeasements, trying to appease everybody. You got to please yourself and stand on your square first before you can. You got to love yourself before you can love others. Oh, I hate doing this milling shit. Hey y'all, hold on. Oh, I gotta juggle. Are we going? Okay, okay. All right, y'all. Y'all can hear. I'm behind, so or I done got started. So, anywho, I hate these little tight crevices and corners. Um, Happy Friday to everybody. Look, dude, pay attention. See, Jesus Christ. No YouTube gang warfare. Yeah, man. Yeah, YouTube gang warfare is silly. It's silly, man. It's silly. Oh man. Yeah, YouTube gang warfare is the silliest shit, man. And the silliest shit about it is that in the gang warfare, you got other people who don't have jobs, who not only don't pay your bills, they don't even pay their own bills, and trying to come to you and step to you on your platform and trying to tell you what black is and black isn't. Try to come and tell you what black don't have a pot to piss in, don't have a pot to piss in, but want to get on these platforms and tell you what black is and what black isn't. It's silly. It's the silliest shit ever, y'all. It's the silliest shit ever. It's the silliest shit ever. The brokest people want to be chiefs and shit. Motherfuckers out and talk to, they have their hands out begging and shit, but want to tell me what type of music I should listen to. Uh, just try to define your whole existence, but ain't got a pot to goddamn piss in. Boy, it's weird. Very strange and very weird, yo. Very strange, very weird times. But yeah, YouTube creates that. The internet creates that. But I let it roll off the shoulders and tell you who to believe and who not to believe in. Tell you who to believe and who not to believe in. So, um, yeah, this is some elementary school church. I guess it's one of those school slash churches. I guess churches still do that where churches have schools. I guess. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a daycare center. These are like little kids. Yeah, this must be like an elementary daycare. These are like little kids. Like the parents are carrying their kids like this. So I don't know. Don't know what this is. Grace Hall, but it looks like a church. Children's building. I don't know what this is. It said it was a church, so I don't know. Creative play space and STEM lab? What the hell? STEM lab? Wait, what is this? Adults, adult league, baseball leagues. Oh, this is like a center for everything, man. This is like a, of course, ain't number white folks, right? Ain't number white folks. But let's see what Latina. Women lie about not being political. They vote, but can't explain why they vote. I agree, Latina. I agree, but I mean, we can't take that away from them. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Latina, me and you, we definitely gotta have a. Bro, this is getting on my fucking nerves. And he's gonna goddamn overload me. I bet you. I bet you he's gonna overload me. I can't stand this shit. That's okay. I'm taking the streets. I'm not taking the highways. It's about an hour, man. I'm taking my time. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Yeah, everybody's carrying their kids like this. So some of them kids don't need to be carried like that. There's some big ass kids. But a lot of parents are okay. There's one guy walking his son. Good. Don't be carrying. Didn't care. That spoils the damn child when you do that shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, these two kids are too big to be carried like that. These are some big ass kids. Yeah, I guess it's some type of daycare or something. Yeah, some type of daycare going on. Church daycare. It's the United Methodist Church. Yeah, it's a church. Okay. All right, y'all. My battery's about to go dead, man. I thank everybody for coming out. Um, I thank y'all for coming out. Let me get going. Let me charge my battery. We'll be on tonight around 6 o'clock. When I get home around 6 o'clock, I should be home early. But if I get home early enough, 5 o'clock. So, uh, United Colonies and Free Star Collective. Oh, okay. Um, yeah. Let's close it on out, man. I will see y'all tonight at around. Like I said, when I get off, I'll just put a notification because I said I'm gonna get off hopefully around 3 today. With that being said, man, shout out to everybody, Latina, MD, Twin, Ray Ray. Um, See y'all till later. Everybody in the clouds, even though I only got 3 likes, I got 6 people in the clouds. I had 7 people. Man, haters, please thumb up the video. Because I'm calling y'all haters because y'all coming watching the video, not them. Hitting the like is free. So if you're not damn hitting the like, you're a hater. With that being said, oh, we got 4 likes. So we still got 2 more people. I need to know. I need some more likes before I close it out. I need 2 more likes before I close it out. Because we got 6 people. We got 6 people, only 4 likes. Don't make me do a Mitch McConnell. Don't make me do a Mitch McConnell. I'm going to sit up here and do a Mitch McConnell until I get 2 more likes. Hitting the like does not reveal your identity. Okay? You can still be in the clouds and hit the like button. It doesn't reveal your identity. Damn haters. All right, y'all, I'm out, man. These 2 fucking haters, man. Yeah, smash the like. I got 6 people in here and goddamn only 4 likes. Hit the goddamn like button. It won't reveal you can still remain anonymous. Goddamn haters. All right, y'all, we out.